Hoosiers offensive coordinator Seth Littrell is with us now. And, Coach, I'm sure you've gotten this question a time or three. What's the biggest criteria you're going to use as you look to make a quarterback decision?
You know, a guy who can go out there and make plays for our offense and be a great leader. You know, and all three of those guys are very capable of that job. They've all competed very well, not only starting this two-a-days, but it started back in the spring and then throughout the summer, all the hard work they've put in, and all three of them have done a good job.
So you say make plays.
Make plays.
Does that mean play making? I mean, does that mean a guy who can take a bad situation and make it into a great one, or does that mean a guy who's consistent?
A guy who's consistent, and a guy who can take care of the football. Sometimes that's making a play, understanding when to protect the football and don't do anything stupid, and protecting the football. That's one of the most important things. But obviously, you want a guy who can go out there and make plays and get guys around them making plays with them.
Here's another question you probably haven't heard: how long is it going to take you to make that decision? Who makes the most plays?
Yeah, I think a lot of it comes to which one of them take it. And we're looking for someone to step up and take the job. All three of those guys, again, they're competing really hard, but who's going to step up, who wants the job, who's going to take it, and who's the team going to rally around?
From an offensive standpoint, what are some of the goals you have coming into camp?
Become more physical, and that's you hear it all the time, and every single one of our meetings, in our team meetings, and that's offense, defense, special teams. We want to be more physical in the run game, and in the run game, blocking on the perimeter with our wide receivers, getting us extra yards after the catch. Breaking tackles. Everybody has a role to play in being more physical.
Keep going on the run game, Seth. Give us a sense of the running back situation.
Yeah, right now it's very competitive. We have a bunch of guys who have taken a lot of different reps, and you can tell that they're all pushing each other pretty good. And that's part of what makes you great as a player, as a coach. Guys pushing you around you, the competitive edge, and I think every single day Coach McCall has done a great job of getting those guys going out there and playing with a chip on their shoulder, because they're going to have to.
Well, you see that competitiveness on the offensive side, particularly in the O-line as well. Guys are getting after it, wide receivers, and also at the tight end position. How does that change the game plan when you have so many guys that can make big plays for you?
Well, obviously it is what you want is depth, and it's a long game, and for as much up-tempo, as fast as we go, players get worn down, and it's able to keep guys fresh, get fresh guys on the field when the defense can't sub at times. So, obviously we want to have as much depth as possible, but more than anything, it's they're pushing each other. There's nothing better than that competitive edge with each other and going out, and it makes everybody better.
You have so much experience back, and not just experience, but successful experience. This was a really good offense last year. So now as the coordinator, when you have that kind of experience, what does that luxury do for you? Is it more perfecting what you already do, or is it adding some new wrinkles because the guys already have the basic elementary stuff down?
Obviously, you always want to add new wrinkles. You don't want to ever stay stagnant. You're always looking to grow and get better. Each and every year as a staff, we sit down and really look at what we did the previous year and how we can make it better. But there's not as much of a learning curve this year. We've already kind of been through our base stuff and kind of what we do offensively. So there's not as much of a learning curve. There's not as much going out there and slowing things down. So, overall though, we're always going to change up some things, get a couple more wrinkles in there, and hopefully, always keep growing, keep getting better.
Indiana offensive coordinator Seth Littrell. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.